With Peter Bernard, who's on the banks of the swollen Anclote River. Peter?
Good evening, Josh. Several hours of no rain is not lessening the threat of severe flooding along this Anclote River. And let me show you this little unscientific experiment. I put this cone down here about 20 minutes ago. The leading edge of dry pavement was right there. Now you can see it's crept up at least 1.5 feet, and it is still coming up. Today, Governor Rick Scott got a first-hand look at what these neighborhoods are dealing with. Riding in a Pasco Sheriff's SUV, Governor Rick Scott toured part of a neighborhood that is partially submerged. We followed along as he saw how more than a week's worth of torrential downpours forced residents from their homes.
Did you get it with Debbie?
Not this bad.
Next stop, the Tanglewood Terrace neighborhood. Sheriff Chris Nacco showed the governor how the floodwaters ripped up most of the street, which now feels like mush beneath your feet.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad you came out.
The governor tells me he's hoping his personal visit encourages local agencies that may be reluctant to ask for help.
But being here, if there's an issue, they might not feel as comfortable calling. But when you get here, it's easier for them to say, look, we need this or we need that.
The feds may be asked to pitch in.
The biggest problem here is their street. But you feel sorry for these families. But fortunately, right now, their homes are dry, and hopefully we won't have any more rain.
The governor's next stop, the First Presbyterian Church, where almost 40 people are sleeping tonight, evacuated from their homes. Diane Reardon's car is flooded, and her power is off at the Suncoast Gateway Mobile Home Park. This is your bed tonight?
This is my bed tonight.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I got a couple nice ladies who are from the same mobile home park. Well, it could be, you always think it could be worse.
And new rainfall data shows there's going to be a crest tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be close, but the old record was set back in 1945. Back to you guys.
Well, Peter, you showed us a pretty beat-up road in your story. Is there damage on an estimate on what it'll cost to fix all of these problems out there?
Josh, the quick answer is millions. The latest count is there are 60 roads out here that need some kind of rehabilitation, so it's going to cost a lot of money, and people out here are hoping the feds will kick in some of that cash.
Okay, going to take a while as well. Peter Bernard live in Pasco County. Thanks tonight, Peter.